So it's been 10 years since the anniversary of the Pulse Nightclub shooting in Orlando, Florida, which left 49 people dead, and most of them whom are LGBTQIA men of color. And as I look back on that 2016 year and how polarizing the political landscape was during the election, I remembered how upsetting it was to read on my Facebook feed on how some of my Facebook friends were just debating about whether guns should be illegal or not, but no one was talking or humanizing the victims, and not even realizing that I too could have been one of them, you know. And during that time, I was becoming more outspoken into my queerness, and I was more public about it. And I realized how this could have been me. This could have been any of my friends and any of my circle, and it was very jolting. And I remembered I was ready to do a storytelling event in the Andersonville neighborhood, and I was about to cancel it because I just didn't feel like my story would matter, and I did not feel like it would be right for that situation given what had happened with Pulse. But I decided to go ahead with the event. Something told me that I really needed to be there. A couple of my friends were going to be there to support me, and I realized how powerful being in that community space was at Women and Children First Bookstore, and how everyone came together and were supporting one another, and reminders of what community solidarity looks like in situations where tragedies have occurred. And so being in that space, being able to solidify my own identity, my own apologeticness, really led me to become a storyteller, and it allowed me to live unapologetically in my authenticity, and to always realize that and be reminded that I do have people that can make me feel less alone in times like these. So when I look back in that 10-year anniversary, I thought about the sadness, the anger, but also I thought about the opportunities, the joy, the resistance, the care. And I hope for Pride Month that we continue to take care of one another, and that we continue to lift one another in these very challenging times.